Hey guys! In today's video, I'll be reviewing the top 8 best budget drones. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to rank them based on their quality, durability, customer reviews, and more. If you want to know about the best pricing and more information, you can check the description links below. Number 8 in my list is Potensic Upgraded A20 Mini Drone. The Potensic A20 is a cute little drone that has a surprising number of features for $40. There's no camera, but you do get auto takeoff and landing, as well as an altitude and heading hold mode. The latter two make it easier to learn to fly by handling takeoff and keeping the altitude or heading, the direction in which the drone is pointing, fixed while allowing you to maneuver in other ways. These are a big help for the novice pilot, as they make it much easier to figure out how the different controls interact with one another. The A20 is not a fast drone though, and it is easily buffeted by breezes and drafts. It's fairly zippy when you engage the higher power modes, but with about 5 minutes of flight time, you don't get much time to practice. Fortunately, it comes with 2 batteries. Number 7 in my list is Propel Star Wars Drone. The Force is with the Star Wars themed drone, which initially cost nearly $200, but now can be had for less than $50. The controller that comes with the Propel TIE X1 Advance not only lets you perform flips and other tricks, but has a number of sound effects and audio clips from the original trilogy. It all comes in an impressive box that plays the Star Wars theme when you open it up. The details on the TIE X1 are pretty good, and it even looks like the ship has seen a bit of wear and tear. In flight, it's fast enough to make the Kessel run in less than 12 parsecs. Propel also makes an X-Wing fighter version of this drone, as well as a speeder bike, complete with Stormtrooper. Even better, infrared lights and sensors inside each drone let you battle with other Propel Star Wars drones. When you hit another drone, it will spin in the air. Too bad these drones lack cameras to capture video of your dogfights, but otherwise, they're great fun for Star Wars fans. Number 7 in my list is Propel Star Wars Drone. The Force is with the Star Wars themed drone, which initially cost nearly $200, but now can be had for less than $50. The controller that comes with the Propel TIE X1 Advance not only lets you perform flips and other tricks, but has a number of sound effects and audio clips from the original trilogy. It all comes in an impressive box that plays the Star Wars theme when you open it up. The details on the TIE X1 are pretty good, and it even looks like the ship has seen a bit of wear and tear. In flight, it's fast enough to make the Kessel run in less than 12 parsecs. Propel also makes an X-Wing fighter version of this drone, as well as a speeder bike, complete with Stormtrooper. Even better, infrared lights and sensors inside each drone let you battle with other Propel Star Wars drones. When you hit another drone, it will spin in the air. Too bad these drones lack cameras to capture video of your dogfights, but otherwise, they're great fun for Star Wars fans. Number 6 in my list is UDI U818A drone. The Force One U818A is one of the larger of the best cheap drones, but most of this size is due to the built-in rotor blade guards. That's a good thing for novice flyers. The circular blade protectors save the blades from being damaged by sticks, fingers, and more. The lightweight plastic case is flimsy and feels like it would easily break in a moderate speed collision. The camera hangs below the center of the drone and can be angled manually to point from straight ahead to about 30 degrees down. Its camera can record video at a 720 pixels resolution, stored on the microSD card that fits into the back of the camera body. The accompanying app can control the drone and shows a 480 pixels resolution video preview. This can be switched to 720 pixels, but that gets a little glitchy when the drone is more than 20 to 25 feet away. The U818 flies well, hovering when you release the control sticks on the small remote, but turning and banking quickly when you maneuver it around. It isn't particularly fast, though. Number 5 in my list is Potensic Elfin 2K Drones. For anyone new to drone flying, the Potensic Elfin is a fast, responsive, and maneuverable little flyer that's also pleasingly robust. It's delightfully easy to fly, although its lightweight build means that you won't want to take it out on windy days, and it has some really useful beginner's features such as automatic landing if it strays beyond its 50-meter Wi-Fi range, and a headless mode in which it'll automatically align itself to your position and respond to control inputs accordingly. There are a few fun features to explore too. You can plot a course on your phone's touchscreen for the Elfin to follow, and it will take a photo when you throw up a peace sign with your hand or start video recording when you wave at its camera. Where this drone falls short is in its photo and video quality. Although it's in line with many budget drones, here the Elfin is clearly outshone by the similarly priced Rise Tello with its inbuilt video stabilization software. As a result, footage shot while moving looks very shaky by comparison. Fortunately, you get far better video results when hovering, as the Elfin maintains its vertical position pretty well, enabling the drone to automatically follow a subject and keep it in the frame at all times, ideal for epic selfies or shooting fast-moving activity. The Holystone HS100 FPV also comes equipped with GPS precise positioning, ensuring smooth flight, stable hovering, and the ability to return to the takeoff point at the touch of a button, or as a safety measure if the battery or signal drops. Headless mode and altitude hold take the stress out of flying so pilots can focus on getting their shots in the bag. Number 4 in my list is Holystone 2K GPS FPV RC drone. If your priority when buying a cheap drone is to explore the possibilities of aerial photography, the Wi-Fi controlled Holystone HS100 FPV is a brilliant starting point. It has an optimized 1080 pixels camera with 120-degree field of view, as well as a 90-degree adjustable angle, enabling you to easily capture impressive footage or stills, as well as experimenting with shooting from different perspectives. The drone is also suitable for use with VR or first-person view goggles. Follow Me mode is on hand to further boost the dynamics of your shots, enabling the drone to automatically follow a subject and keep it in the frame at all times, ideal for epic selfies or shooting fast-moving activity. The Holystone HS100 FPV also comes equipped with GPS precise positioning, ensuring smooth flight, stable hovering, and the ability to return to the takeoff point at the touch of a button, or as a safety measure if the battery or signal drops. Headless mode and altitude hold take the stress out of flying so pilots can focus on getting their shots in the bag. Number 3 in my list is Potensic A20W drone. For younger would-be pilots eager to test out their drone skills and shoot some video and stills while they're at it, the Potensic A20W is a standout option. It's a beginner's drone that does the job and ticks all the right boxes, with well-protected propellers to guard against bumps and scrapes, as well as a loud low-power alarm and an emergency stop button for when things start to get a little too over-enthusiastic. For frustration-free flight, the Potensic A20W has a built-in barometer to lock it to a set altitude, enabling your kids to concentrate on flying without having to constantly adjust the power stick to keep the drone at the same height. This makes it a joy to fly, with one-touch takeoff and landing controls allowing kids to grasp the basics of drone flying in record time. Given the low price, this drone offers fantastic value for money, not least because it comes with a small but very well-designed hand controller that features a cradle for a smartphone, a button for automatic takeoff and landing, 3 flight speeds, and a headless mode. It has to be said that the footage the camera produces is definitely on the low end of the cinematic scale, but for kids it will do just fine. Number 2 in my list is Rise Tech Tello Mini Drone. For a tiny but capable selfie drone, this little option from Rise is well worth checking out. The Tello weighs just 80 grams and measures 98 mm at its widest point, but it can stay airborne for up to 13 minutes at a time and hover on the spot without GPS. And it has camera with digital image stabilization that can shoot 720 pixels video and 5 megapixel stills. Because it's equipped with a camera and classified as not a toy, the Tello will require an operator ID. Learn more about that in our guide to UK drone regulations. Although designed for indoor flying, This little craft is also adept at flying outdoors as long as it's not too windy. Without GPS on board, it could drift with the breeze and may not make it back to you. Using the separate Tello EDU app, iOS and Android, it's also possible to program the Tello to perform a series of maneuvers with no real-time input from the pilot. Just drag a series of named color-coded blocks, take off, fly forward, land, into a specific order, and the Tello will follow the commands. This is an incredible development because it's actually teaching kids and adults the basics of robotics in an easy and fun way. Number 1 in my list is Holy Stone GPS Drone. The Holy Stone HS175D is an upgrade to the HS175, which we already liked, but the manufacturers have gone on to add brushless motors and a 2.7K sensor, not 4K, as it falsely boasts. It's clear from the design of the HS175D that Holy Stone has taken a few cues from the DJI Mavic Air 2, which we feel is pretty reasonable. If you're going to crib, do it from the best. Comfortably under the weight limit for registration, the Holy Stone HS175D also packs in plenty of useful features like GPS, return to home, altitude hold, one-key takeoff/landing, follow me, and more. The camera can tilt vertically in flight, and having a micro SD slot is really handy for recording high-quality footage, though you also have the option to record directly to the app for quick sharing. There's also electronic stabilization for the 4K footage. It's not cinema quality, but it does well. Control can be done with the fold-out remote, powered by 2 AA batteries. It's easy to use, and while there's a little latency, it functions well if you stay comfortably within the 500 meters range. Alright guys, this was our today's video. If you find this video helpful for you, then like the video, and if you come to our channel first time, then hit the subscribe button for our amazing upcoming videos. Be sure to check out the links in the description for the updated price of all products discussed in this video. Hope you have a great day and see you soon in the next video.